The time was 3:16 p.m. Central Standard Time, of course, because that's the only acceptable time zone. Administrator Sodra of the official Killian Experience Discord server made an announcement that would shock the hearts and minds of thousands. After a long-fought battle and immense amounts of protests in the streets, the man stepped out onto his podium and began to list off well-known names to the common people. The brand new moderators had been selected. Pre-existing political divide was projected to come to a close via this announcement. As each name was read off the list, the general public knew that Sodra was saving the best for last. However, when the man came to a pause and finished his list, mayhem ensued. How? How could this be? The man of the people, the homie of the people. The name Hambo was not one that was read off of that list. The land erupted into chaos. Local law became null, and anarchy began to take its place. Sodra and the newly named moderators tried to the best of their abilities to regain control of the situation, but it seemed impossible. Members ruthlessly assaulted one another, and lives were cut short. Blood and tears were shed together as one. However, the worst of it came from the one at the podium. All fell silent in the crowds when Sodra lost it. The raw sadness behind his voice was powerful, and the people knew there was more to it. Through the tears and pain, Sodra collected himself as best he could. He tightly gripped the microphone and forced out every bit of energy he had left.
Accompanying the new moderation team, I will be stepping down as administrator for personal reasons.
At this point in time, it felt like it was over. Hambo was nowhere to be seen, and the only one left who could restore order was gone. The server was doomed, and nothing could be done to save it. It would forever remain slave to chaos and dismay. All hope felt lost. However, Sodra opened his mouth one final time.
And, taking my place, will be the one and only person I trust with the well-being of the server and everyone's lives.
Sodra gestured to the side of the stage. All eyes turned in unison as an unknown man descended from an escalator. Accompanied by many attractive young women, this strange figure made his way onto the stage, waving at the confused, silent crowd as he approached the podium. He positioned himself carefully before reaching in his coat pocket to pull out a slick pair of dark-tinted shades. The server erupted in a roaring cheer as the man put them on. Suddenly, everything began to make sense. The people began to understand why the popular candidate was not listed off as a member of the measly moderation team. The position simply did not suit him. He was the leader that everyone deserved. Hambo gave off an aura that demanded the attention of each and every member that surrounded him. The looming fall of the server vanished in what felt like an instant. The magnificent and proud shouts and applause could only be halted by one thing. Hambo raised his arm in one quick motion, silencing the crowd like a maestro addressing his orchestra. He gingerly cupped the microphone within his hands. Anticipation was oozing as everyone patiently awaited their new leader's first words as administrator. As his jaw lowered and his lips parted, Hambo uttered the words that would, without a doubt, change the world.
Oh, okay. So are you recording? Okay, cool. Fuck all mods. Alright, that's it, I think.